When you own an A-frame camper, there are certain things you have to inspect on a regular basis. One is the caulk seams on the edges of the roof panels. I've discovered that the caulk is cracked and missing in one spot, so I have to replace it. This isn't a difficult job, so let's hop to it. It's important to check all your seams and seals every few months. If you find any issues, it's better to fix them than to let them go and deal with water problems later. During my latest inspection, I found the roof caulking needed to be replaced. This is a small bead of caulk that goes around the roof's perimeter and seals it to the aluminum frame. To do this job, I need the following tools and items: a suitable ladder, a razor knife or a multi-scraper, a bucket and sponge, an old clean towel or shop rags, some isopropyl or denatured alcohol, and some disposable nitrile gloves. I also need a tube of caulk. You can use a few different types of caulk to do this job. Standard exterior silicone will work, but it will not last as many years as the others. I like to use Sikaflex 221 sealant. It's a polyurethane-based caulk and does a really good job of sealing cracks and joints. It also adheres to most materials used on campers and RVs. Today I'm going to use a different product, GeoCell ProFlex. It's a clear flexible sealant that's formulated to work on vertical surfaces on RV exteriors. I've used this before and I've had very good luck with it. It should work well for this application. Although it's tempting to just run a new bead of sealant over the existing caulk, that's not a good idea. The old caulk is cracking and may have dirt, water, or grime trapped in it. This could cause the new sealant to prematurely fail. To do this job right, you have to do the proper prep work, which means removing all the old caulking and cleaning the seam. The first thing I have to do is lower the roof panels. That will make it a lot easier to work on. Since I store my camper with the roof panels up, the bottom seams are the ones that need replacing. That's because over the years all the rain and snow run over them, causing the caulk to deteriorate. If you store your camper with the roof panels down, all the seams will probably need to be done at the same time. I'll start using the razor knife method. I slice down along the aluminum edge into the old caulk and then I run the blade along the roof. It comes off pretty easily. When I do this, I have to be careful not to get too aggressive with the blade, as I can cut or scrape both the aluminum or the fiberglass roof panel. I slowly work my way across the roof seam. This method leaves some residual, so after I finish, I still need to take a stiff putty knife and scrape up the old leftover material. The other way I do this is to use a multi-scraper. If you've watched my channel, you know that this is one of my favorite tools and I use it for a lot of these repairs. It has a stiff edge and it's beveled and does a nice job of getting under the old caulk. It works even easier and faster than using a razor knife, so if you have one of these, I suggest using it. I take my time and make sure I scrape off everything. Again, I don't get too aggressive as this tool is sharp and could damage the camper. Once the caulk is removed, I want to be certain that the seam is clean so the new sealant will adhere and seal it properly. I mix a bucket of warm soapy water. Just a few drops of dish soap to about a gallon of water is all I need. Now I take a car sponge and get it wet, then wring out most of the water. I want only to damp sponge the area. I don't need to make it soaking wet. I take the towel and dry the roof panel and aluminum. Then I let it dry for about 20 minutes. Next I take some denatured alcohol and wipe down the seam with it. I allow this to dry for another 5 minutes. I get the tube of ProFlex sealant and I cut a small hole in the tip of the nozzle. This seam doesn't need a lot of sealant to seal properly, so a 1/16 of an inch bead will work just fine. I'm all done. This new seam should last for years. While I was at it, I also inspected all the seams and joints on my camper, and everything else looks really good. I hope this helps those of you A-frame owners that have to do this job. It's really not difficult. It just takes some time and the right tools and supplies. Please high-five the like icon, jingle the notification bell, and subscribe. I have some other projects that I will be posting soon, so until then, keep camping.